Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFall TV in association with MTK Global. Get that right. Joshua Pulev Fight Night, opening the show today. Qais Ashfaq, he's back. Great win tonight over Ashley Lane. Little bit of a weight lifted off your shoulders, am I right in saying that?
First things first, alhamdulillah, all praise to God. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a weight lifted off because I proved a point. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to get back out there, because it was such a bad performance from my part last time around, and I've been saying that to people for ages, and it was about time I showed it, and what a better time than 6 weeks after that bad night.
Absolutely. I mean, you were... It's difficult for you in the situation you were in because people were always referring to the March League defeat, and you were kind of like, stop talking about that. Let me get this out the way first, and then maybe we'll talk about that. So, but you were always going to get questions about Mark Leach. Yeah,
you know what, I've heard his name for the past 6 weeks, not just interviews, in the gym and all that sort of stuff. And if anything, it's driven me on more. Because like I said, I know it was a bad night, and I'm here to prove points. And it was that sort of performance today, and I went in with bad intentions, and it showed.
Ashley Lane, a little bit aggrieved at the end there about the stoppage, but in your eyes, it was the correct stoppage, and everything was how it was meant to be.
Listen, Ashley Lane's a fighter. He's never going to be happy about getting stopped. But I do believe from the shots he took, put him down twice, that it was about time that the ref got him out of there for his own safety. Because like I said, I was hitting him towards the end while he was on the rope there. He wasn't throwing nothing back, and I was just waiting for the ref to jump in because I thought it was about the right time.
Was it important for you to get an opponent like Ashley Lane, who's kind of done what he's done in his career? Like I said, we talked about it the other day, a Commonwealth former champion. Was it important for you to kind of not go in there with just anyone and someone with a little bit of pedigree to get you back on track?
Very important, because that's what we spoke about. I could have easily come back against someone who's had freaking 112 losses and 1 win. But I didn't want to do that.
Have you met that guy yet?
I haven't yet, but I've seen a few of them. But I haven't. I'm not one of them fighters to even take them sort of fights, But yeah, like I say, it was important to get someone with pedigree, with someone who's been around the block. And like I say, who better than someone who's 2 fights ago boxed the British and Commonwealth title and was a former Commonwealth champion at my weight.
We spoke about this the other day, but do you truly believe, moving forward, that the defeat you had in your last fight will make you a better fighter?
Listen, I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason, and God's the best of planners, and I do believe that. And like I say, I learnt a lot from that defeat, and I've been out the ring 5 minutes, and everyone's saying to me, "Tell you what, you learnt a lot from that defeat, didn't you?" And then like I say, it just shows you always learn more from defeats than wins. But yeah, like I said, I've learnt loads from it, and I'm ready to move on now.
Right, so let's talk about that now. So, how much is it in your plans to get that rematch with Mark Leach next?
Again, I was just saying, if it was up to me, I'd have got it for this fight. That's the sort of fighter I am. But he doesn't want it. I've heard interviews and people telling me he doesn't want it, and that's his own choice. I guess he's going to run with it because he had the luckiest night of his life. Because I do genuinely believe, like I said so many times, that it was just an off night, and me on a good night would beat him all day long. And people are seeing that, and that was me proving that today.
You've got a great team behind you. I've got to mention 258 Management because some wonderful people, some great people involved in that, Andy, Freddie, etc., etc. But they've obviously played a part in. We know it's Joshua fighting. We know that you've kind of got a little bit of a leg up there to try and get it, but you've got to perform. You have to perform in order for them to keep faith in you.
Definitely, like I said, I've got to keep up my end of the bargain. And what a better mentor than someone like Anthony Joshua? First of all, obviously after the fight, me and Anthony spoke, and he said, same way when he had, obviously it was a higher level, but same way when he had his first defeat against Ruiz, you don't let it get to you. You don't let it get to your heart, and you don't let the wins get to your head. And he drilled that into me again, and that's why I'm so strong now, mentally, physically, in every way, because I've got a great team behind me like that, who are pushing me the right way and getting my mind right, and telling me the right things that I need to hear.
Absolutely. Well, Qais Ashfaq, congratulations. You're back on track. Congratulations on the win. Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
You look good in that red jacket. I know you want to hear that.
Do you know what? I'll take that right now.
God bless.
Qais Ashfaq, thank you very much. Congratulations.
watch
Great
it
win. No problem. You'll have one. Next fight, Freddie Cunningham, Andy Bell already going to buy you one.
Buy me money.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.